esteemed jury panel and other friends from different states. First of all, I would like to clarify that I am not the project director PBSST. I am the team lead from PwC, which is the technical support agency for Paschim Bengal Society for Skill Development, and we will be project director could not be in this meeting today because of some other meeting at the same time. So I'll be representing the Paschim Bengal Society for Skill Development for this presentation. So we have submitted one nomination for for this award from a project known as Prani Sebee. Prani Sebee is basically a project which is on the artificial insemination to be done by volunteers or youth across the state. Based on paid, youth will be getting this service to the local farmers or to the farmers of that particular district or a block or a panchayat, and they will be getting paid for that also as per the Animal Resource Development Department of West Bengal. Now we have submitted this nomination in the form of under the convergence between two departments. So Paschim Bengal Society for Skill Development, I would like to take you through that with a small slide, a small presentation. Couple of slides are there for this. So what PBSST stands for is Paschim Bengal Society for Skill Development. It is one of the vertical of technical education training and skill development Government of West Bengal Department. Now, when we talk about PBSST, it is the arm which is taking care of all short-term interventions, short-term training interventions, including state skill development mission run program like Utkarsh Bangla, which is the flagship program. Apart from that, implementation of centrally and state-sponsored schemes like DDU-GKY, PMKVY, or any other training program which is coming under the purview of short-term training interventions in the state. Now, when we talk about PBSST, it started in creating this vertical was to implement all skill training in the state. Whom do we target through this department is unemployed youth or dropouts from the formal education system, or candidates who are coming under the category of employable age but not employed because of lack of skills or education or whatever could be the reason they are being trained under this mission. And the idea of training them is to enhance their employability and provide them with some opportunity of sustainable livelihood. Now, when we talk about Utkarsh Bangla, when it was started in 2016, launched by the Honorable Chief Minister of the state on 16 February 2016. Then it includes both institutional and non-institutional skilling initiatives. And skilling is to engage either youth into wage employment or self-employment. And idea is to, as I told earlier also, at the cost of repetition, improve livelihood and create self-sustaining individuals. Now, who are the stakeholders in this particular, under this particular initiative? Beneficiaries are basically the unemployed youth or educated but unemployed youth, people who are drop out of formal education system. They are the beneficiaries. There are training providers who, because we don't implement the training program directly, we are implementing it through training providers. It could be a private body or it could be a government body as well. Then assessors who are, there's an assessment agency, awarding body, they are also one of the stakeholders. Then we talk about employers who give different kind of opportunities to our candidates, and then departments, because Utkarsh Bangla is a scheme under which all the schemes in the state get converged, whether it is a self-employment linked scheme or a employment linked scheme. Now, when we talk about Prani Sebee, we are talking about convergence between two departments. One is Animal Resources Department and Paschim Bengal Society for Skill Development under Technical Education Training and Skill Development Department, Government of West Bengal. Now we have, under this initiative, what we did is basically there there was a requirement in the state that how do we improve the productivity of milking livestock like buffaloes and cows and make West Bengal a self-sustainable state for the demand of milk production and related products within the state, and we don't have to import milk from other states. So that was the idea. It started in 2016, and the basic idea from Animal Resource Department was that how do we improve the productivity by bringing in the best breeds from wherever the sources available, and doing artificial insemination and create procreate the of the buffaloes and cattle, the livestock, which will be helping us in development of an ecosystem wherein the production of milk and other products can be improved within the state. Who were the beneficiaries? The beneficiaries were farmers, and beneficiaries or youth. Youth will get a self-employment opportunity, and farmers will be getting directly benefited through this entire process of artificial insemination in the state, and obviously improve productivity will give them a higher amount of income. So what are the challenges which we face in this? Resistance from old farmers to adopt artificial insemination. In like they have their own apprehensions because of maybe some taboos, so maybe some kind of taboos or some kind of thought process, mindset which is already there, that this will this will maybe reduce the life of the animal who is getting through the artificial insemination or whatever. There were different challenges which were there. So create, that was one of the challenges, which was biggest challenge. Then mobilizing the youth in and around the vicinity and educating them on AI, because initially people were not very forthcoming in terms of youth thinking that how it can generate that kind of a sustainable livelihood and all. That is, farmers preferred natural insemination over artificial. Spreading awareness on the importance of AI was a big challenge, because people were not allowing initially, but over a period of time with direct or indirect methods, things started improving and people understood the long-term benefits of this. Now, what achievements we did this under this program? Prani Sebee, basically, there was no such course which was available. There was no standardized course which was available. So, with the help of West Bengal State Council for Technical and Vocational Education and Skill Development, which is a statutory body under the department, we have designed a course which was registered under National Qualification Register, and it was aligned with National Skills Qualification Framework. It is a 6 months course. Then it was implemented through 63 vocational training centers jointly by PBSSD and ERD, led to the development of very strong pool of artificial insemination workers across the state. Then till date, we have trained around 4,832 candidates. Till date, when I am saying, since last almost 1.5 years, 2 years, the training has been stopped because there is no training on a virtual mode or on practical mode. It is not happening on the ground. So we have stopped it in 2019. Beyond that, the training has not happened till date because of the pandemic situation. We are hopeful that now, since training centers are getting opened again, now when we talk about replicability and future of this particular activity, so Prani Sebee certificate course, which is an NQR course, the standardized course, can be implemented across the country wherever it is required. Then within the state, we would like to have higher number of candidates to be taken into the fold of this training, and so that all the places or areas which are untouched can be also can be catered, and definitely better breed of cattle and buffaloes thus will be helping in terms of increasing productivity of the livestock, making the state a self-sustainable in milk production. There is a significant increase in terms of milk production in the state, and people are now more acceptable to the idea of this. Thank you very much. Now, I would request honorable jury members to ask any queries if they have.
I think it's a very good initiative, but a difficult one because, as you rightly pointed out, training the old farmers in the new ways and using artificial intelligence is a difficult task and it's very challenging. But probably if you can, I have no question to you, sir, but a couple of suggestions that instead of using, big words like artificial intelligence, which they probably don't understand, if you can explain in a more simpler way to them without their realizing that you are telling them something different from what they were doing, but incremental changes and emphasizing on the benefits, maybe they will be more eager to accept. And similarly
No,
with the youth, uh, you have to take the youth into confidence that this is a good way. Like they may not feel, the youth may not come forward because using AI is a much higher. I mean, they can get higher remuneration. But you can, so they may not like to come to your department because there is not much future. I mean, sorry to say that, but that's a fact. This is not a hardcore IT department. So they may feel that joining you in this may not help them much in their career growth. But what you can tell them that this is not your final goal. Come here, work for us for a year or 2 years, get experience and go away.
Yes.
So that they also feel that yes, this is where they get experience so that they can apply for better job.
Yeah.
So this
And
way you
there
can,
will be a career path.
both sides.
Yes.
So these
Noted.
are only suggestions. I have no questions. You have done a good job.
Noted. Thank you.
शर्मा जी, उगदे शर्मा जी,
Samal, hello, Mr. Samal, very good project. I know that this.
Sir, I am not able to hear you properly, sir. Yes, sir.
In fact, do they have enough work to do as a full-time job?
Sir, see, under this program, sir, through Animal Resource Department, because they have presence across the state, across the blocks, across the panchayat, okay. And since there are a lot of schemes which has been initiated, wherein it is being promoted that along with other farming activities, they also all farmers normally prefer having livestock and earn money through other economic activities also. So this has been promoted in a very long, in a very big way across the state, and artificial insemination is a regular requirement in these locations. And catering to a very large population, which is around 60, more than 60% of the population is into farming and related activities. There is a sustainable opportunity which is available, sir, in that area.
Second issue is, Mr. Samal, is that you have also experienced that desi cows are now in demand, whereas Jersey cow population is going at a phenomenal rate. So have you been able to revive the breed of desi cow through this project?
Yes, sir. We have done that. We have done that.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure, sir. Thank you very much, sir.